no other nation.
That's right.
Right.
For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his law.
That's right.
It said, therefore he hath poured upon him the fury of his anger,
See?
and the strength of battle.
Right.
See, because the Most High took our strength away from us. We're the strongest nation on the planet.
Right.
But the Lord took that strength away from us so the other nations could subdue us. That's why we were able, as being the smallest nation, and then the smaller in stature than the other, like the Philistines and them, we were still able to kick their ass.
Right.
Because we had spiritual power back then.
That's right. That's right. Psalms 82:6. I say ye are gods, but ye shall die like men.
That's right. And shall fall like one of the princes. Alright, it says, and it had set him on fire round about,
Right.
yet he knew not. Because these Jake out here, they don't know why they in the condition at the end.
Right.
And we're out there trying to tell them, but they ain't trying to hear it.
Right.
But that's the Most High blinded their eyes.
Exactly.
He said, and it burned him, yet he laid it not to heart.
Right.
Because they don't consider, some of them don't consider these things,
Right.
man, that Esau is doing to them. You know? Alright, so we go back to
Right.
Hosea.
Right, to
Oh, you
Hosea.
got another point?
No, that was, go back to Hosea. Pretty much that is a link up with Hosea,
Right.
It said, it says, come and let us return unto the Lord, for he hath torn, and he will heal us. Because, he torn us by having these other nations rule over us.
Yep.
And not only that, but certain other things that happen where you just can't come up on certain levels in this world, because it's part of the curses,
Right.
And that this ain't our world neither.
That's right. And he has smitten, and he will bind us up.
Right. He has smitten. The Most High used these nations, mainly the white man, as his whipping tool, his whipping stick.
Yep.
Okay, to punish us, just like you will punish your son.
Yep.
For doing something wrong against you after you told him millions and millions of times not to do it. What you whip his ass to get him straight.
Right. And he will bind us up.
And he will bind us up. He's going to heal us of these things,
That's why the Lord says he's going to close up the breaches.
Right.
Of the house of David.
Of the house of David, right.
No, part of the closing the breaches is bringing the tribes back together.
Right.
And it's also the Lord is binding us up because he's given us his knowledge. That's why Yahushua told the disciples, now are you clean through the words which I have spoken. And that's what causes that bind. That's the glue.
Right.
The word of the Lord is the glue that binds Israel back together.
That's right.
And then the other nations have no part in this.
No part at all whatsoever.
They never had a part in this, and they never will. The only part that they're going to play is they're going to be our servants in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
After 2 days will he revive us.
Right. Now, if your brothers were paying attention earlier, we were breaking down about what a day consists of in the scriptures when you go to 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter, in the 8th verse.
Right here.
Right?
But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing.
Right. If you're in this word, you can't be ignorant of this one thing, of what the word day is and what it consists of, all right, spiritually in the scriptures.
That one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years.
Right. One of the Lord's days, okay, is 1,000 years in our time.
That's right.
Okay, because we are much our time is much more slower, okay, than in the spiritual world. All right.
Yep. And 1,000 years as one day.
And one of our 1,000 years is one day unto the Lord. Okay. So for them, for the Most High and Yahushua, it hasn't been so too long since Yahushua was on this earth.
That's right.
Okay?
It's only been 2 days.
So it's only been 2 days. But to us, since he's been here, it's been 2,000 years. Okay.
Yep.
And that 2,000 years is just about up, and we're going into the third day, okay?
Right.
And a day, what does a day consist of too? The evening and the morning, like we broke down to you in Genesis, okay?
That's right.
So right now we're in the evening part of the day.
Right. Coming into the morning, and the morning is when Yahushua gets into the kingdom, and then we be joint heirs with him. That's why the scriptures say, "Let the saints be joyful in glory." Let them sing aloud upon their beds. When you sing, when are you in your bed? Usually in the morning. You go to bed at night and then you wake up in the morning. So when you wake up in the morning, we're going to rejoice.
That's right.
Because when the morning comes, then that means that we're going to be in the kingdom.
I was looking for Revelation 20. I got it right here. I'm sorry.
You got
it. Let me just read this real quick. I know we're trying to get back into.
No, it's all right, brother. Just let it ride. Just let it ride.
Let me see. Give me 1 second.
You looking for the morning?
Right.
Was that 22:16?
Let's see.
Is that it?
Yep, that's
Okay,
it. Right.
go ahead.
Revelation 22 verse 16. I, Yahushai, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David, and the light and morning star.
Right, and is it light or bright?
Oh, I'm sorry. And the bright and morning star.
Right, and the bright and morning star, meaning that Yahushai is that that star, the bright star, which is when you wake up in the morning, the brightest star is that's coming up. That comes up in the morning. You know. So when Yahushua comes, he's gonna be that shining star in the kingdom of heaven.
Right, and the point I was trying to make about the morning.
About the morning.
Meaning that's pretty much he's the sun rising up in the morning.
That's
which
right.
Which we're coming into, which is what is that third day that speaks about in Hosea, the 6th chapter.
Right. Let me see if I can get this real quick. Right here. This is the prophecy on Benjamin. Benjamin shall raven as a wolf. That's the so-called West Indians. In the morning he shall devour the prey, and at night he shall divide the spoil. All right. So when we get in the kingdom, then we're going to be at rest. That's why I spoke about the night. We're going to be at rest.
Right.
But the morning is when we get into the kingdom. It said Benjamin shall raven as. Right now, you have brothers in the camp that are Benjamin. They're raving. They're cursing out the white man. You know, telling him his kingdom is going down. In the morning, he shall devour the prey. We're gonna get Esau, man. We're gonna destroy Esau. We're gonna take everything that he got because it rightly belongs to us.
That's right.
And at night, he shall divide the spoil.
That's right.
All right. So
yeah. So pretty much like if you could read that again.
Yeah. After 2 days, will he revive us?
Right. After 2,000 years, will the Lord revive us? Well, when did He start reviving us? It all started from the late 60s. All right, that's when the Lord had men. He had Abba, he had Masha, Ariah, Yaiqub, these men to bring the word out into the streets, even way back then, to start waking Israel up.